Yeah, things were really getting bad at work. Morale was bad, working conditions were bad, and it was in the back of my mind for a while that perhaps it might be the right time to get AFTRA representation.
Pay was a problem, and work conditions were not the greatest at all. So it was about time.
I talked to a couple of other people at work that I trusted and that had the same mind that I did.
Well, first thing we did was we got together with Dan and other people from the union and sat down to talk with them, see where do we go from here.
And I remember that Dan Hunt, who was a former employee, an old friend of mine, was an official of some sort, I think, at AFTRA. And I called him up and we had a meeting and we started some strategy sessions.
Really was, how will this benefit us? How will the union benefit our shop?
We met at a restaurant. There were 3 of us, and we talked about, how we would go about it, what is the process, what is the vote like, what do you have to do, and we went from there.
I wanted to be a part of the union. That's where my heart lies, my sympathies lie. I could see what was going on, even though I had management responsibilities at some level. I could see how the workers, and I consider myself a worker, how the company was treating the workers. So that's why I felt my sympathy, my natural inclination was to be in the union, and I'm happy that I was able to be in it.
One by one, we talked to everyone. We had meetings with union representatives over a period of about a year. Usually one meeting every 2 weeks.
We were asked to sign petitions, and there was some reluctance to that.
I heard about it, talked to some of the people involved, and it sounded like a good idea. Went to a couple meetings, and from there the process it made sense when I started hearing about what it could do, not only for me, but for the profession, just in general, just made a lot of sense to me.
We were able to get people to sign that petition, every single person in the shop.
Once we had the proper percentage of people signing, we presented that to the Labor Relations Board, and we had the vote.
Incredible amount of support. Stephen Lashinsky and the AFTRA staff from top to bottom have been professional, supportive, answered our questions, answered our concerns, given us feedback. It's been a good process from the AFTRA point of view. I couldn't ask for anything more as far as a member coming into a new organization that frankly I didn't know much about. This is my first experience in a union, and it's an overwhelmingly positive one. In fact, my experience with this union has really made me see the value not just of this union, but all unions, because of how I was treated by AFTRA.
I was floored by their professionalism, by the way that they handled things, the negotiations, talking to the employees. It was really professional.
Well, pretty much as a summary for the benefits of the union in this shop, in our office, it did save some jobs. It definitely saved a lot of money.
AFTRA, thank you for your support. Thank you for helping our workplace become a better workplace for everyone.
I just want to say thank you, AFTRA Philadelphia.
I look back on it and say it's probably one of the best things that I did.